last Ceann Comhairle Nílim Cinnta Faoi Sin. Ceann Comhairle, Budget 2025, like the four which came before it, is unprecedented. More than €6 billion in capital to help us to deliver social and affordable homes for our people. It's the most that any government has ever invested in housing. It's made up of more than €3.1 billion in exchequer funding, €1.25 billion to the Land Development Agency, additional funding for them which the members opposite party would abolish, €1.65 billion in the Housing Finance Agency funding, and on top of that we've an additional €1 billion for Uisce Éireann, bringing their overall funding to €2.7 billion, which, as we all know, is pivotal for the future in delivery of housing. Every single year, in every single budget, we've built on the year previous. And this is clear to see in the number of homes we are delivering. From 20,000 homes in 2020 to what we estimate will be close to 40,000 homes this year in 2024. By any fair assessment, serious progress, whilst undoubtedly challenges remain. We've managed to do this despite a global pandemic and despite a brutal war in Ukraine and the associated challenges which came with it. Our construction sector is growing and expected to keep growing, while in the rest of Europe it is declining. We've more people buying homes and their own homes than we've seen since the mid-2000s. 500 first-time buyers purchasing their homes every single week. And this upward momentum will continue and it will grow as a result of this government's budget. We've more than €2.3 billion in affordability investment. A combination of exchequer and other funding will support the initiatives that we have put in place, such as the Affordable Housing Fund, to allow our local authorities build affordable homes for our people, the Secure Tenancy Affordable Rental Scheme, the Help to Buy initiative, €30,000 of your own hard-earned, the tax that you paid back in your pocket to help with your deposit, again, where Sinn Féin would abolish. The First Home Scheme, which has seen more than 12,000 people register in the scheme and 5,500 approvals to date. Help to Buy has been extended to the end of the decade, providing certainty and stability to home purchasers and home builders alike. And for those who are saving right now, know that this government has their back. €2 billion for the delivery of more social homes through our local authorities and our approved housing body partners, who are crucial to our delivery. This is the most which we have ever invested in social housing and will mean more homes for those who are the most vulnerable, our elderly, those with disabilities and those without a home to call their own. €303 million for the delivery of homeless services, with a particular emphasis on ensuring that households at risk of homelessness are prevented from entering into emergency accommodation, and those in emergency accommodation are supported to exit into secure tenancies as quickly as possible. And this level of funding will be kept under review throughout 2025. An increased renters' tax credit for both this year and next has been announced, €1,000 per renter to help defray the cost of rent, which we know for many is too high. While the renters' tax credit will assist in the immediate term, our delivery of cost rental homes through a further €390 million under the Cost Rental Equity Loan and Secure Tenancy Affordable Rent Scheme, as well as additional funding via the LDA, will ensure a continued strong pipeline of affordable rental homes, over 4,000 of which have been approved already. In just over 4 years since this government came into being, we have introduced many different schemes and initiatives which are focused solely on delivering more social and more affordable homes. Each of these schemes are delivering for our people, and significantly so. One consequence of their success has been the reaction of the members opposite. They get particularly exercised by our schemes, which they know are working, and so exercise are Sinn Féin. They've gone as far to scrap, to abolish, to end and to restrict most of our initiatives, to take the legs out from under home buyers. Through their alternative housing plan, A Home You'll Never Own, they've put on record their absolute hostility to home ownership. But I'm not deterred, and neither is this government, as we see real progress being made under the schemes, and my focus has been on ensuring that we have the necessary funding to deliver them and to accelerate them, and we do. I am confident that under Budget 2025, these schemes will continue to deliver for people right across this country. And I'll conclude by saying, Ceann Comhairle, or last Ceann Comhairle, I've heard a lot of faux outrage from the members opposite about new housing targets not being revealed in the budget. I've always said that the revised targets would be published in October, and we will do this. Our revised housing targets will be evidence-based. They won't be plucked from the sky, and on the good work which has been carried out by the Housing Commission and the ESRI and others. And we have never ever been found wanting in relation to financial provision in our housing budget, and this remains the case today.